All right, we are on take 7 of the KMS Wrap Up show solo. I mean, you can tell Justin hasn't been here, obviously. We didn't know, actually, to bring it back to Justin for 1 second. We thought maybe we'd see him today. Turned out over the weekend I checked in with him. It looks like it's going to be next week. So first and foremost, I'm happy he's doing well enough to say that he can come back in next week. So I'm happy about that. Mike thought he was coming in this week after checking in with him, but it appears we will hear and see from Justin next week. So I'm looking forward to that. So I hope he's well. Clearly I'm solo here. It's because I think I suck at talking to people. That's just the fact. What do you want me to say? That's just the fact. So we're going to talk a little bit about what happened on the show, play some clips, and hopefully you guys like it. If you hate it, tell me. We'll go back to interviewing people. But I just think I suck. I just think I suck at it. It feels like there's no chemistry along with it. It's my fault. It's not anybody else's fault. So I figured we'll do it this way. But either way, it's the wrap-up show of September 7th's KMS. Actually, it's 12:30 when I'm recording this. I don't know if Apple is still fucking with our brains because I don't see it on the actual feed, which is ludicrous at this point. It's on Spotify. Go to Spotify's of the world. Go to, I think Podcast Player is another one people rave about. So there's a lot of options for you guys. You can get it quicker at some places, but Apple just sucks lately. They just suck. All right, topics that came up on today's show. Mike Salk, we've talked about him. Used to be a former WEEI host. He just got run out of town because he sucks somehow. Apparently, Seattle likes him. I know Jerry Callahan doesn't agree with the column that I tweeted out last night. I guess he has a following according to this column, and Jerry disagrees with, and Kirk disagrees with. But here's Mike Salk talking about what to expect on his new show. But they also have like a ton of guests.
John Clayton. John Clayton will be with me every day as well.
Every
Don't worry.
day?
It used to be
Wait a minute,
7.
what? John Clayton, the professor, is on every day at 8:45.
He's still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
He's from Seattle, right?
I guess. Every day?
John Clayton will be with
I
me
was
every
outraged.
day as well. Don't worry. It used to be 7:15, so a new time for John. So you'll have to change your professor alarm clock.
Change
Hold
your
on
lives.
one second, Dave. I gotta update my calendar here. Okay. Updating. Got it. Yeah.
You got the right time, right? 8:45.
Yes, I do.
So that would be what time is that would be
11:45. Perfect.
I'll
I'm wrapping up the show early now. I'll be out of here at 11:45. Listen
Just
to
so
the
you
professor. Yeah.
All right, so guests. Basically, that's what he's going to do. He's going to have guests. He's going to have his 2 producers basically alongside him. It's going to be boring sports talk. I don't know if we expected anything different out of Mike Salk. Probably not. I mean, he sucks. Guest after guest after guest. He's talking about like these planned segments. It's just corny radio consultancy 101, which is just every quarter hour have something to be promoting. So 6:15, 7:15, 8:15, we got that stupid 3 things you need to know thing. I listened to a good chunk of his first hour. It was just boring. He's just welcoming himself. And he actually did, I'll give him one piece of credit, I guess. He did address the column that Jim Moore wrote. That was basically just calling him a snake, which is fantastic. So he had proof. He had proof he was a snake, an asshole, all this good stuff. I liked the column. I don't know. I thought it was fun. It was well written, all that good stuff. So, but Mike Salk is back to save Seattle radio. So if you're located in Seattle, good luck listening to that every day if you're a sports fan, because that's a brutal listen. All right, other things that came up on the show today. I guess, it's not even behind the scenes anymore because I'm just naturally putting it out there on the show, but this Stevie Van Zandt thing is just completely off the rails. I'm not sugarcoating it. I guess I'm going to say I've obviously blown the expectations. We decided that on Friday that I fucked with that one right out the gate, even though anybody and their fucking mother would have said that was a lock based on the communication I had with this guy. But this guy has ghosted me like you wouldn't believe. 3 unanswered emails, 1 unanswered voicemail. I got a bad feeling about it. I found out he's located in Boston, but here's a little clip of Kirk and Mike finding out what I'm telling you right now, but also having a little fun at the expense of Dave Cullinan, unfortunately. I mean, this is consuming my brain pretty much.
Well, I mean, it's not going to happen.
No, it's going to
another
happen.
line of failures.
Well, now here's
It's going to be a sad day, really sad day when Dave comes in dressed like Stevie Van Zandt and tries to fool me. You know what? I'll do I'll do the interview with him if he does that.
Well, Steven.
Where's Dave? Where's Dave Cullinan? I'll be right back. Hey, what's going on? Why are the 2 of you never in the same room?
He forgets to take off his wig. Steven, why are you producing the show now? Oh, sorry, I have to go to the bathroom.
All right, yeah, I don't think we need to get there. I actually missed, which stunk because I needed to print out an ad read that I was just checking on. So I took off my headphones for 2 seconds, and apparently during the 3Chi ad, he went to get a little Stevie impression. I don't even know what Stevie talks like, but I would have tried to bust something out for him, but I missed that, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to battle like hell. I forgot mid-show that I actually did go through to another avenue to get Stevie. I don't like that I have to do it because I think all roads will lead back to the book publisher. So I'm probably not going to come out of it looking like smelling like a rose. Let's put it that way. But that's fine. It's part of the job, but I'd just rather do it the right way. But if you're not getting responses, I mean, at some point, I think I've done the classy route. I mean, maybe I've been annoying, but I don't know. Regardless, it's somebody that Kirk wants to talk to. It's a big deal to him. So I'll fight. I'll go through different avenues and we'll see if we can pull it off. We got 3 weeks. I mean, it's 21 days until the book's released. So I really shouldn't be panicking in the sense from the timeline. I'm just panicking in terms of the strategy by which to get it done. So we'll see if we can pull that off. All right, other things that kind of came up today, or that did come up today, was I'm calling bullshit just straight up on this 80s podcast with Brandon Walker. I don't think one thing's been recorded. I think it's barely been discussed. I think it's 2 guys fucking around on social media. I'm calling bullshit, and it's even more evident now based on watching back this clip. This big name guest that he's teasing, nonsense.
There's something 80s related coming out that has been delayed a few times.
Okay.
And there's somebody in it who means a lot to me.
Really?
That's all I'm going to say.
No.
That's all I'm going to say.
I'm with Conan now.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm buying this.
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I literally, saying this, we're going to dump it probably after.
All right, so
Okay.
can we start guessing to some extent?
I don't think it's that fucking difficult, Dave.
No, you're not getting him. You're not getting him. Shut up.
Okay.
All right, now you're just fucking. Now we're fucking around.
Well, I mean,
That'd be something.
you could ask. Oh,
That'd be something.
fine. We'll dump it anyway, so just talk about it. Go ahead, it's fine.
You didn't get Tom Cruise.
I'm not going to say if we did or didn't.
You didn't. And so after the show, of course, I have to do the douchey fucking idiot move of texting Kirk and be like, "Oh, did you really want to delete the Cruise Brandon Walker portion of this segment or whatever?" And he's like, "No," because I'm a fucking idiot. I'm gullible. But so is Mike. Mike is still confused as to whether or not that's happening. To the Tom Cruise interview. Come on, that's nonsense talk. It's not happening. If that happened, that'd be bananas. That would be banana. Honestly, I think Mike said this after the show. I haven't heard him ever do a podcast. You barely see him do interviews. So it's just nonsense talk that would ever happen. I'm just calling bullshit on the entire project. I think I'll try to text Pat later. I got to find his number, but I'll text Pat. He says Pat is producing it and maybe even producing the case. So we'll see if Pat can confirm anything on his end. But all right, and then besides those topics, we touched quickly on the Colleen Ritzer 5K. By the way, September 19th. If you haven't signed up yet, you want to sign up. You want to join Team Minahan because there will be a live broadcast. We've already told you. You already know about it by now, but you gotta go and run the race to witness the Kirk and Callahan, let's call it a reunion show. Will be set up right in front of the Senior Center, I believe, is what will be set up. So go sign up, go support a good cause, run the race, September 19th. I'll be there. Kirk, obviously, Jerry. I don't know if Mike's going to go or not, but Carano will be there as well, of course. I know Chris said he would be running in it. So go sign up. We'll tweet it out more and more. Sacco coming along as well. Food vendors basically wrapped up, I believe. We'll be checking in with them on a weekly basis leading up to this show. We're starting the process of different videos in production, reaching out to different people. So Sacco 4 Redemption is coming along. Go to Minifan HQ. I think there's like maybe about 100 tickets left for sale. So go check out minifanhq.com. If you haven't bought your tickets yet, go get your tickets to Sacco 4 on October 2nd. Besides that, that'll do it, I guess. That'll do it for September 7th. This is the KMS Wrap Up show. Until Justin comes back and we figure out kind of a different form. I don't like interviewing people. I think, not that this was any good or any better, but I don't know. I just think I suck interviewing. I'm not focused. I'm too jittery. I'm too fucking all over the place. I like chat rooms. I like live. I feel like I'm better being a mess live. So maybe that's something we could do. But at that point, you guys wouldn't have heard the show if I'm still in the studio using better technology and better microphones. So we'll keep playing around with ideas. I don't mind the idea of a live wrap-up show. If we were live on YouTube, it would almost make more sense because then people could be watching, talking about the content that we just produced or whatever. But because it's not live on YouTube anymore, a little bit harder to immediately go and take calls on the topics we just talked about. So is what it is. September 7th. KMS. This is the wrap up for today. All right, different schedule this week too. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm just in my brain. I'm trying to figure this out. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then next week's also going to change a little bit as well. So I know it'll be, I think we said Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday next week. We'll confirm that for you guys just to make sure that's good with Kirk again. But I think it did come up on the show quickly. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. So Mike will be back for tomorrow's brand new episode, a Wednesday show. And then I believe Quantum Week Chris, just will confirm with him today, but I believe he's good for Thursday as well. So, all right. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure you are subscribed to both YouTube channels, the Kirk Minahan Network and the Kirk Minahan Show channel on YouTube. We got the Channel Zero guys tonight on the Kirk Minahan Network. So check that out. I appreciate you guys. We will talk to you again tomorrow.